Jonathan Lee Riches investigates. I want to give some new information and updates on the Rachel Morin case. Rachel Morin, 37 years old. She was a mother. She was found murdered by the Maupassant Trail in Bel Air, Maryland, August 5th, 2023. She was murdered, and whoever did this has still not been captured, identified. It's been over 2 months now. Now, authorities say that the killer of Rachel Morin is an individual who is responsible for a home invasion in Los Angeles back in March earlier this year. This guy. But no face and no identity to him yet. Now, let's talk about the new information, right, with her case. It's already been reported that authorities went to Los Angeles and also Chicago to talk to people that might have information to lead authorities to a suspect. Chicago and Los Angeles. Now, authorities just went to Washington, D.C. to speak to an individual that might have information about the case. Let me show you the latest report. This is a news report. Morin murder case leads detectives to D.C. A glimmer of hope in the quest to find Rachel Morin's killer. It's been nearly 2 months since the mother of five's body was discovered along the Maupassant Trail in Harford County, Maryland. She went for a walk on August 5th, then never returned home, leaving her family desperate for answers. DNA located at the crime scene matched with a March home invasion in Los Angeles. Yet, police aren't exactly sure who that DNA belongs to. So far, all they have is an older video of a man they believe to be the suspect leaving the home in Los Angeles. But now investigators say they followed up on a lead which sent them to speak with an individual in Washington, D.C. While detectives aren't calling the person a suspect, the hope is they can point them in the right direction to identify a suspect. Meanwhile, attorneys for the Morin family are in the process of planning a flyer campaign in Los Angeles to get that community more involved with the search. So now we have Washington, D.C., Chicago, and Los Angeles. They are zigzagging the globe, trying to find who the killer is. Now, why are they going to these different cities? Makes me think a little bit that they are using investigated genetic genealogy, IgG, to try to find the killer of Rachel Morin. We've talked about IgG on this channel. We talked about private companies that work with that IgG technology. Othram Labs as an example. I'm wondering if they took that DNA found at Rachel Morin's crime scene and the DNA from the home invasion from the guy back in March and took it to a private lab, and they have a list of names, relatives. And authorities are going to these relatives now, asking them if they know who the suspect is. It's very, very interesting. I put out a tweet about it. I put this report yesterday out on @JLR Investigates, my Twitter account. Make sure you subscribe to my Twitter account and follow. Reports that a person was interviewed in the Washington, D.C. area regarding the Rachel Morin murder case. Person is not considered a suspect, but could lead authorities to a suspect. I wonder if investigative genetic genealogy DNA is involved here. Makes you wonder. Investigative genetic genealogy, IgG. Will that solve the case when it comes to this unsolved crime, Rachel Morin, the mother that was found murdered on the Maupassant Trail? I am covering this case extensively. I also want to report that the reward has been increased. The reward has been increased. $30,000. So if you want a cool $30,000 in your pocket, share what you know. Maybe it can help and bring justice for Rachel Morin's family. Subscribe to my channel, hit the notification button. Check out my Rachel Morin playlist. Hopefully the killer is caught, and hopefully the killer hasn't committed more crimes since the killer has been loose. Put this guy behind bars for life. Get him off the streets. It's a dangerous individual. We will talk soon. Stay tuned.